Allah Ta'ala, He says, فَأَصْبَحَ هَشِيمًا. So what was once beautiful, vegetation in its full flowering, what happens? It becomes dried into pieces. It becomes dried into pieces. Mahshuman maksuran is the tafsir, into pieces and broken apart, such that tadruhu riyah, that the winds can just spread it around and make it fly away, as if it never were, right? Once it's spread into pieces and dispersed by the winds, and there's no connection that we can perceive with what it once was, a gathered fruitful vegetation is now a completely different reality. So, what is this? Mathal al-hayat ad-dunya. And this is the example that Allah Ta'ala is striking for the life of this world. So you take any blessing that you enjoy of this dunya, and it's susceptible to this result, right? Any blessing, and there's no blessing that's secure. Any blessing that we have is liable to, and we know that ontologically it shall end as such. Every blessing will perish, except for whatever was done for the sake of Allah, except for intentions and actions, right? Things and people and all of the things that result from things and people are heading towards their perishing. But the only things that will last forever and that will have meaning forever, that will have benefit forever, are genuine intentions for the divine and actions because of those intentions for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And so this is the point Allah ta'ala is mentioning in this ayah. وَكَانَ اللَّهُ عَلَى كُلِّ شَيْءٍ مُقْتَدِرًا. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is ever, kana is for the past, although this attribute is an eternal attribute of Allah, the qudra of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And so He is ever able, muqtadira, ala kulli shay, on every single thing. Allah ta'ala is ever omnipotent for any possible thing. And in the context of the parable, Fakhruddin al-Razi in his tafsir, Mafatih al-Ghayb, the keys of the unseen, which is also called tafsir al-Kabir, the great tafsir. It's a huge over 20 volume tafsir. He says that وَكَانَ اللَّهُ عَلَى كُلِّ شَيْءٍ مُقْتَدِرًا, in the specific context of the parable that was drawn, بِتَكْوِينِهِ أَوَّلًا وَتَنْمِيَتِهِ وَسَطًا وَإِبْطَالِهِ آخِرًا وَأَحْوَالُ الدُّنْيَا أيضًا كَذَلِكَ تَظْهَرُ أَوَّلًا فِي غَايَةِ الْحُسْنِ وَالنَّضَارَةِ. So he says that, like vegetation, Allah Ta'ala is fully able to do anything with vegetation, first to create it. He existentiates it, تَكْوِينِهِ. And then تَنْمِيَتِهِ, then He in the wasat, in the middle, He causes it to grow. And then akhiran, at the end, ibtalihi, He causes it to be disintegrated. And so the states of the dunya are like this. تظهر أولا في غاية الحسن والنضارة. They first appear with utmost beauty and splendor. ثم تتزايد قليلا قليلا. And then they increase little by little. ثم تأخذ في الانحطاط. And then they start falling. إلى أن تنتهي إلى الهلاك والفناء, until they end in destruction and extinction. ومثل هذا الشيء ليس للعاقل أن يبتهج به. The like of such a thing is not for the intelligent to be infatuated by. The like of such a thing is not for the intelligent to be infatuated by.